Yep. 9-2, 9-2, 9-2. Series is tied 1-1. We got another game tomorrow. Hopefully the Yankees win the series. So it is what it is there. And you know what's funny? Ever since the Yankees stopped playing a game on Old Timers Day, they lose every Old Timers Day. It's kind of weird. And clearly Will Warren is not ready for it yet. I mean, he still has a lot of developing to do. But again, these are things that are developing, are growing pains for somebody like Will Warren. So, and if they bring him up, they keep him up, they're going to have to let him take his lumps. Otherwise, let him give him a little bit more time in AAA. So, shout out to everybody in the chat. I got Jonathan, got Peanut. Oh, Peanut's angry. Constantly Yeti's here. Corey's here. Yeah. This is not a Boone thing, Corey. It's a waste of time to blame Aaron Boone for not winning on Old Timers Day. An absolute waste of time. Is there another channel that pedal? I don't even have to ask it. I know the channel that pedals constant blame Boone and blame Cash for everything. It brings zero value to the channel, so I don't even have to ask. So, not blaming, not saying, you're not the only one who's saying that, Corey. So it's definitely not coming from you. Yeah, Warren's not ready. He's not ready yet. We gotta let him develop. Yeah, you also have a tired bullpen too. Remember that. So Warren's got to give a couple innings, and even he didn't really go that deep into the game anyway. What do you go? 4 innings, 3. So yeah, not close to being a coach. Who could come in right now, Corey, and take him to the World Series? The fire Boone thing is such a weak argument, man. Like, I'm not saying it's coming from you, Corey, but Torrey's 90 years old. Yeah, exactly. Best winning percentage of active managers. Yeah, exactly. It's just, what manager's going to come in here and shake everything up and turn Hal, make Hal become the yes man? Who's going to do that? Right? AI. Yeah. Yeah, let's be respectful here, Peanut. Come on. Let's be respectful. No need to call each other names. There's also another channel who peddles the same BS all the time that prides itself on calling people names on a regular basis. So. Exactly. Boone's got a lack of options. He's got a lot of guys on the IL that haven't come back yet. So, and slowly, but I'm glad Alex Verdugo went deep today. He needed it. Volpe needs to turn it around a little bit more. So, some of our big guys didn't hit today, but this is going to happen, right? This happens to the Phillies, it happens to the Dodgers, it happens to the Orioles. All the top teams have these bad games. They all do. It's not only the Yankees. So, yeah, I'm not sure Rice is going to be an emergency catch when you have Trevino there. And this is the other thing, too. I mean, Trevino and Wells are in the top 5 Yankees offensive players with OPS. Both catchers are in the top 5 for OPS. So that definitely matters. And Verdugo, yeah, he's a great left fielder. There's no doubt about that, Consolidate. Yes, indeed. We need his bat to come around. We definitely need his bat to come around, right? No, I'm catching up with the comments here, too. You guys been on here for a little while. I can see. All right. Shout out to everybody in here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah. Oh, Colorado isn't as bad as the White Sox are, that's for sure. They have a pretty decent offense. So early game tomorrow. That's right, Buckeye. I think it's 1:30 tomorrow. I think you're right about that. Yeah. I hear you, Democracy. He's going to come in about a week when the rosters come up in September. There's no point in bringing him up earlier than that. Yeah. Verdugo will come around. I agree with that. And if he's in the building, my man. What's up, brother? Yankee Mike is here. David's in the house. Lou. What do you know? What do you know? Donald Fleming's in the building. It's definitely a fluke, kind of thing. Definitely a fluke. Yeah. Yeah, Colorado's got one of the worst pitching rotations in baseball, but their offense is pretty solid. There's one reason why we wanted Ryan McMahon here, right? So, yeah. Yeah. Robert. He's coming in about a week, Democracy. Not earlier than that. Again, I like him, but he alone is not enough to put this team over the top. And they're not going to bring him up and waste the whole pre-arb year when they know he's not enough. That I'm confident. But I appreciate the people that really want Martian up here. And I think he's going to need the entire month of September to get into a groove so that they have a good shot of putting him in the postseason roster. Dominguez guarantees us nothing. You're right about that, Brandon. Hayward, yeah, he's a good veteran, so on and so forth, but he's not an upgrade over Jason Dominguez. I don't even know if he's an upgrade over Trent Grisham. So, that's a problem. Yeah, it happens, Donald. It happens to all the best teams. Dominguez is hyped through the roof. He's been hyped through the roof for years. Yeah, I don't know who started comparing it to Mickey Mantle, which is an insane comparison. But he's gonna that hype is gonna be with him for a long time. But I do think he'll be the starting left fielder next year. I do think he will be. Yeah, September 1st is a week from now. A week from tomorrow. So right around the corner. Right around the corner. Yep. And I would give him as much opportunity as possible in September. Wells played today. Doogie hit a home run. And again, they're not going to call up Dominguez before next Sunday. No, opinions don't matter on this. That's just a fact. Right? That's just a fact. I like Cabrera, but is he going to be here or not? Is he going to make the postseason? I don't know. Would I like to see him more? Sure. Yeah. If Dominguez doesn't pan out, then they're gonna start calling him a bust. They're gonna blame Cashman for signing him internationally because he did. They'll figure out, right? They'll figure that out. I think you know that. No, Wink. They're not gonna call him up before Sunday. Not before the roster expands to 28. Nope. I would be shocked, Wink. I would be shocked. He's got what 94 bats before he triggers his rookie status. See, hold this up for a second. You have to hit 130 bats to trigger your. By the way, Scotty Frost was hit through another perfect inning today. I expect him to probably be one of the next roster moves. He's got a total of. Where is Major League stats? 35 at bats. So he's got 94 bats to play with. Doesn't matter, Democracy. He alone is not enough for the World Series. Everybody knows that. He's not enough, Democracy. I understand what you're saying, too. He's not enough. And they're not going to, again, risk the whole thing, brother man. They're not going to, make this his first pre-arb year when he could be in the running for Rookie of the Year next year, since Jackson Holly is very likely going to be triggering his rookie status this year. So this is going to be factored in. This is going to be factored in. But I understand what you're saying, Democracy. But again, he's not enough. And that's one reason why they're not doing it. Yeah, they want to win a World Series. I get that. And again, there's no guarantee that he's the best right now either. No guarantee that he's going to be better when he comes up. But until then, they're going to stick with it until the rosters expand. Because when the rosters expand too, they don't need to send anybody out to bring them up. That's the other thing too. You can bring them up. You can go to 28 and not have to make corresponding moves. You just get 2 extra spots on the roster. Okay, and I think he's going to be one of those call-ups. I understand everybody really wants Dominguez up here. I get it. I understand what you're saying too, but I do go. Thankfully, he had a home run today. And he's still playing stellar defense in left field. So, he's not going to get a QO. I thought he was eventually going to get but based on how he started the beginning of the year, I thought he was going to get the Q qualifying offer and not Torres, but neither one of them is going to get a qualifying offer from the Yankees. Neither one of them has played well enough to earn one. So, which stinks because that's going to cost the Yankees draft picks. But I think it's another reason why they're keeping Dominguez until next year's rookie season, so that if he does win the rookie of the year, they get an extra draft pick. I am disappointed, but it's he's a kid. He's a developing pitcher. He had a couple bad games, couple good games, so I'm not surprised. I hope he gets an opportunity during the spring next year. Him and Chase Hampton and some of these other guys. I really do. But he still needs to develop. Exactly, NFA. Yeah. Yankees win, the team play well. As the players, they lose, blame them. That's the logic we get. Right? Yep. Exactly, Buckeye. At least you know it. It is a future move. It is a future move. Holiday isn't playing. All right. That's all right. But what is he, 15 at-bats away from triggering his rookie status? Dominguez is 94 bats. So I don't think they're going to send Holiday down now. The Orioles. I'd be shocked, Jonathan, if they did that. I'd be shocked. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand what the Yankees in Old Timers Day. Ever since they stopped playing games, and I think that was during COVID, they lose every year on Old Timers Day. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, I know you don't care, Democracy. I get it. I get Uncle Sandwich feet right here, right here. I hear you, man. We're all tired of watching Dougie struggle. I mean, we want him to, I want him to freaking play better the rest of the way, man. Yeah, yes, they do. Look at Volpe last year. They were saying send him down, he's a bust, and blah blah blah. They're still saying it now. His batting average is 40 points higher than it was last year. Yeah, they do need time. He's a kid, I get you. I hear you, NFE, brother. I hear you, brother. Marks me. I'm just joking with you, bro. I'm not going to fight you. Don't worry. I wouldn't do that. I like you. Yeah, exactly, Lou. No, this division is still wide open between the Yankees and the Orioles. It really is. It's going to go right down to the end. I mean, Zach Eflin just got put on the IL. I don't know if he's going to get back. I mean, their pitching is, hurting. They really, really are. I haven't got my hat yet, Democracy, but I will, because that hat's awesome. It's awesome. The guy beating up Verdue. Well, Verdue, yeah, you're right about that. And Paul's right about that too, Buckeye. He's very hard on himself. And you can see he's very frustrated and disappointed with himself. So, it shows that he cares. It really shows that he cares. And I'm really rooting for him to turn it around. And the Yankees need him to turn it around. Just like they need, Volpe to turn it around. They need Torres to continue to, trend in the right direction, man. Brother. Good to have you on, Paranormal. Paranormal's always good to have you on. Yeah. Well, that's a development thing too, Don. As he gets older and more experienced, he'll learn how to hit the opposite field, and he'll work on that. So, Torres actually has been hitting like 280 this month. So, and he's been doing relatively decent in the leadoff spot. So, take it, man. Yeah, you're right too, Democracy. They got to give Warren time to develop. Yeah, Wells and Volpe, right? Yeah, got that right. I think Will Warren's going to be fine. I'm with you there too, Democracy. I'm with you there. Nathaniel, it sounds like Schmidt's about a week and a week and a half away. He threw yesterday. Threw well. It sounds like he's a week and a half away. So. Yes, he did, Lou. Look, you know what's crazy? Torres probably cost himself $100 million in a contract. That sucks. That is a big punch and a half. And Clay Holmes, he probably cost himself $50 million in a contract. That's another dick punch and a half. I can only imagine, like, oh my God, what happened? Like, that would suck if I was them. I would feel terrible. So, yeah, I hope that they do whatever they can at this point to be as productive as they possibly can heading into the postseason and in the postseason, right? So, yeah, exactly. He's seen exactly, Buckeye. He's seeing the ball better, right? And and I'll take the walks. A lot of times they're just as good as a hit. So, and I agree with NFE too. I think he's probably a 3 or 4 starter. We got to give him time to get there. No. Magic number for the playoffs? Yeah, probably, Nathaniel. You're probably right. Can I imagine Cole, Rodon, Hill, Warren? I think Schmidt's going to be in there. Yeah, I'm not going to rule out Clark Schmidt just yet. Because he's under Garrett Cole's tutelage, too. And he took a huge step in his development this past year. So it's good that we have a little bit of depth on the pitching side. It really is. Hill is just he's just riding the IL right now. And that's why they have Will Warren up here. Yeah, probably not. I mean, it depends on if they trade Nestor Cortez because he's got one more year left, which will open up a rotation spot. So it really depends on what they do. It really do. Yeah. Clayton Beater got hurt again, Robert. He got hurt again, but he's another highly touted pitching prospect too. Yeah. Yeah, we got depth, man. We got depth, DeMarcus. So you know that, baby. We got depth, man. So, and then you got Henry Lane. Hopefully he continues to progress too. He's in low weight, but hopefully he continues to progress too because he's a highly touted lefty pitcher. He needs the size of CC Sabathia. So, and he's got good stuff. And so hopefully he progresses too. Yep. Yes, indeed. Hill. It's crazy. Like people, there's certain people that talk about Roki Sasaki, this, Roki Sasaki. That is the greatest thing in the universe. He can't throw more than 100 innings pitched. He's only thrown it once in his career. Hill's thrown more innings than Roki Sasaki. So, and yeah, exactly. Marcus Stroman is another one. It's going to be interesting to see how many of these guys go into relief in the bullpen towards the postseason. And we'll have a couple long relief guys. So maybe Stroman and maybe Cortez. Maybe they'll be in the bullpen. for long relief, especially with Cody Poteet if he comes back. And we need these long relief guys because if a starter throws a clunker, we need somebody to come in and throw 4 or 5 innings in his place, to ease the load on the short inning guys in the bullpen. And it'll give Mark Ladder time to write things out as well. He still needs to work on some stuff too. Yeah, I'll take our homegrown guys over Sasaki too. Yeah. I don't think Sasaki is going to get posted next year. Early. Can't see it. Munetaka Murakami, he's going to be 25, so he's that first base, third baseman. They call like the Japanese Babe Ruth. He's going to be posted. So maybe they'll have their eyes on him for first or third, but I don't know. And Beater, yeah. Maybe he does have closer stuff too. We have some other guys too. Ben Shields, I talked about him the other day, lefty. We have some guys here. We have some youth here, and but ideally, exactly, democracy. Priority number 1 is re-sign Juan Soto. Right there. Number 1, Raiselman 2. We got a lot of guys. We have a lot of depth in the farm, more than we have had in a while. So, yeah, Raiselman's filthy too. In the back of my mind, NFA maybe for third base. Maybe. But I don't know. Maybe they feel like he'd be answered for. I'm not sure. But he's got a bat. He's got a serious bat. Bat's lefty too, and he's young. He's going to be 25 in February, I think. So I don't see the point in going after Roki Sasaki personally. I don't see the point. Posting fees do not count against the cap. Fuck, I know. That's just an additional fee you've got to pay. But the only thing that counts towards the cap is their actual salary. So that's going to come right out of their revenues and profits and whatnot. So I think Jazz goes to, if Murakami comes here and plays third, then Jazz goes to second. I think. NFA. Yep, and has Bryce Cunningham. We've got some highly touted recently drafted pitchers. That's right. But I do think NFA, yeah, if Murakami comes here, if he plays first, then maybe Jazz stays at third. If he comes here and plays third, then Jazz moves to second. Jazz has positional versatility, as does John Birdie. You can have Murakami at third, Jazz at second, Birdie at first. So we have we have options. We have options, but we haven't had options in a while. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a greater likeliness they go over after Murakami than Roki Sasaki. I don't see the point. I don't think Sasaki is going to get posted early because, the fact is, like, why is this team going to forfeit tens of millions of dollars in posting fees? If you post them early before 25, then they don't get any posting fees. Why are they going to do that? And if he can't pitch, I mean, look at Yamamoto. He's still hurt. He's been on the IL like 3 freaking months. Roki Sasaki's the big guy, and the only argument I get for people is he throws hard. So what? He can't pitch more than 100 innings. What the hell good is he? Right? That's just my opinion. That's why I'm not joining that hype machine with Roki Sasaki. He's a good-looking pitcher, but good-looking pitcher for 60 innings is definitely a different than good-looking pitcher for 200. That's the way I look at it, but you never. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you, NFA. I'm not that high in Sasaki either because of his lack of durability. Yeah, he throw hard, get hit hard. You got that right. You could do that too, Democracy. Yeah, we've got Caleb Durbin. You're right about that too. You could have Jazz at third. You get Murakami at first. Durbin at second. Volpe at short. Yeah, and Durbin could be the leadoff guy if Dominguez doesn't lead off too. Exactly. Thank you, Buckeye. I mean, how many times have I said it? Right? Why would they forfeit $50 million in posting fees? If the team posted Yamamoto early, they would not have gotten that $50 million posting fee. that was, sent to them from the Dodgers. So you're right. It's a business on both sides. 100%. 100,000%. Yeah, Hill has over 100 innings pitched. Now he's getting hurt, though. Now he's getting hurt. So we got to be careful with it, which is why I think he should be a long relief guy when he comes back towards the playoffs. I want to protect him. Remember, Nestor Cortes had the same problem. He added like 100 innings. He went from like 60 to 160 or something like that. And then he got hurt the whole next year with the Yankees. So I have to be careful with the amount of innings they increase on pitchers. It's a rule of thumb. Generally and physiologically speaking, the rule of thumb is to not go more than 40 or 50 innings pitched added in each year. Cortes doubled that, and Hill just doubled that too. So we've got to be very careful. Very careful, man. I'm with you too, NFE. We dodged a bullet with Yamamoto. 1,000%, brother. Yeah. And for some reason, these pitchers are not as, like, Nolan Ryan to, like, 200 plus innings for like 25 years, but he was also the very definition of a freaking workhorse and a beast. So yeah, Cody Poteet, again, his versatility is key, right? He can club for a win inning, he can throw multiple innings, and we need that versatility going into the playoffs. And Scotty Frost too. I think he's going to be one of these guys. And they're going to have to make, unfortunately, there's going to be some tough omissions in the postseason roster. The good thing about the postseason is you can have some guys in the ALDS, and then you can have different guys in the ALCS. They can maneuver guys each round in the postseason so that, like, if Poteet doesn't get on the ALDS roster, he could be on the ALCS roster, and so on. So there is the ability to do that. But another lefty. Democracy, 100%, dude. Which is why I think Nestor Cortes would probably be a good fit in the long relief as a lefty in the postseason, if Schmidt turns out to be healthy and productive. I'm not sure, Wink. I don't know. I think they stopped playing the game because of COVID, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Shohei Minaga, 9-3 with a 3.13. As advertised. As advertised, NFA. Yeah, Yamamoto might come back in September. But we'll see. The Diamondbacks are a hell of a lot better than they were 2 months ago. So do Padres. So Yamamoto might not be enough for the Dodgers. And now that they've got, Freddie Freeman's got a broken hand. So Democracy, I did multiple videos on Shota Minaga as a credible alternative to Yamamoto. I said the Yankees would be wise to go after him instead of Yamamoto. People thought I was smoking dope. Yeah, so many friends are crapping on the idea. Exactly, dude. So many of them. He's good. Yeah, Dugo did hit a bomb. We need that. Mello. We need to do better runners in scoring position. No, right now, because right now it's true, Javi. We did dodge a bullet right now. Yeah, Democracy. People thought I was crazy when I was talking about freaking Minaga. I have multiple videos on him on the channel. Yeah. No, but all we were fed with this constant Yamamoto BS. Right? Soto was the guy to get. Thankfully, we got him. Yeah. And I'm okay with Stroman. Stroman's a gamer. So is Verdugo. These guys are gamers, which I like too. It's an intangible that we haven't had in a while that we need. And the team just looks like a close-knit family here. I like the cohesion here. Yeah, Warren needs got to work on his command, Mello. There's no doubt about that. Can't disagree with that. He's got to work on his command. Yep. He's got to work on it, man. So, And that'll happen over time. That'll happen. He's young. Yeah, but he also has the extra year of service time, too, since he's come up late in the season. So that's one thing. And again, if he gets a full opportunity during spring training, if he wins the job, then so on. Schmidt might be. Yeah, I can hear Nathaniel. I'm with you there. I mean, it could be Schmidt and Martian. Schmidt and Dominguez be the September call-ups. It could be. And then the corresponding moves will happen maybe in the bullpen. Maybe for the next game, I don't know, Jonathan. Maybe a bullpen move. Orioles are losing already. Good. We need the Orioles to lose when we lose. Buckeye, we do, man. We do. Yeah, Kings 11-6 with 318. I liked Michael King, man. Yeah. Yes, indeed. I think Clark will get probably another rehab start, and then he'll be up. But we'll see. Red Sox are losing too. Good. And the freaking Orioles came back and beat the Astros yesterday, so we need them to lose today. Yeah. No, I mean, if he gets two more, he gets two more. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was a September call-up. Or the guy that just gets called up and the corresponding move happens. They just do it the right way, please. Whether it's September 1st or a little bit after, just do right by Clark Schmidt, please. Whatever you do. We need healthy, fresh arms in the rotation right now. Productive arms. We need that. Absolutely need it. So whether it's one or two rehab starts, I'm fine with either one. Totally fine with either one. I mean, it could be Dominguez and Birdie. It could be Dominguez and a bullpen arm from. I have no idea. Yeah, man. But that's what we got. I'm gonna run to the store. Actually, I gotta go get some food. I gotta make dinner. So, but gang, the Yankees lost 9-2. It is what it is. It sucks, no doubt about it. We're all disappointed. Absolutely. Well, we need Will Warren to get better. We need Verdugo to keep hitting, right? We need Volpe to come around, right? And and again, the Yankees continue. Let's continue to play the right guys here. Okay. So, Soto's going to come at a huge price, Yankee Mike. There's no doubt about that. It's good seeing you too, brother. It's good seeing all of you. Peace and love to everybody here. Yeah, I love having you all on here. Hit the likes on the way out, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that too. If you know any friends or Yankee friends, Yankee fans, bring them along here. Let's join the party. Let's join the family. So I want to grow the 161 family. So I do think Schmidt will take Warren's place too. I think that could be the corresponding move, Nathaniel. I could see 100%. I could say 100%. But have a great day, everybody. Okay, have a great weekend. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll celebrating a friggin' Yankee win. I'll see you next time.